Hello, welcome to another video. Today we're going to be doing a kitting up. I'm going to be kitting up two diamond paintings today. One is this cute little scarecrow that says fall picture here, and one that's these two birds on some tree branches here. Let's see. So we're going to do this one first because that's what's in my journal first. So I'm going to move you down a little. You're a little higher than normal. So this one is this image here. And it's from FGOBY. I got this as a PR package back in August 4, 2021. So this is over a year old now. So let's see. I was just trying to go through my stash and look for some fall pictures, and I saw this one. I was like, ooh, I kind of want to do this one. So it's like 39 by 48 and a half. Did I say 39 by 48 and a half centimeters? This is a full drill with poured glue. There is 35 colors. These are squares. There are DMC codes, and I'm kitting this up today, which is August 28, 2022. All right. So the legend's actually this way. So let's see. I'm gonna use this here, which are bottles. That's in the outer container is Harbor Freights. I actually have some like junk mail that I cut up to make the little dividers, but there should be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So 8 times 6 is what, 48? Except there's one missing, so there's 47 here. So there's 35. So I should have 12 extra bottles. That should be plenty. The drills are in here. And are they in order? You know, back maybe a year ago, I might have actually put the drills in order. So these drills might actually be in order, because number one is up here. You know, since they are in order, that will make it so much easier. But recently, I've gotten very lazy at putting away my stash, and I don't bother even doing inventory anymore. And that's when, you know, you check that you have all the colors of your drills. And like I said, as I've gotten more and more diamond paintings, I've gotten a little bit less, I don't know, I don't check as much anymore. I used to, because I was like, oh, it's missing, and then you could complain right away, because I think if you complain too late and you say, oh, I'm missing something, and they'll be like, you bought this like 2 years ago. Because I'm at that point. This diamond painting is like over a year old. It's just been hanging out in my stash, being like, why aren't you doing me yet? Because it just hasn't happened. I mean, I could be kitting this up, and it could be kitted up for over a year. I have a couple diamond paintings that have been kitted up for over a year that I have not started. So yeah, it happens. I think some might be almost 2 years kitted up that I haven't started. Yep. But I'm also addicted to the kitting up aspect of this craft, so I actually don't really need to kit anything up. I have plenty kitted up I could work on, but it's been a while. I didn't kit up anything last week, and the last time was the week before, I think. So 2 weeks. 2 weeks of no kitting up. Now, I need to kit up, because this is part of my diamond painting addiction, is doing this part here, the kitting up part. I actually think I enjoyed this more than diamond painting, but unfortunately it's not like I could just keep kitting up things without diamond painting things, so what I need is, I don't know, if there's like what we need is like one of those retreats or something where all I end up doing is like kitting up people's diamond paintings. I'm like, you guys want me to kit up your diamond painting? Here, just give me your storage. Just make sure I have the storage. Oh, but then I would need the printer and stuff to scan things. So no, it's just more like, yeah, I'd just be kitting up people's diamond paintings. That would be lots of entertainment for me. See, that one's not that straight, but I find my labels are not always removable. I mean, re-stickable, so it's just gonna stay. It's just gonna stay that way. Because I think if I pull it up, it might not stay back. Might not stay on anymore. There. So there should be plenty in case I need more than one container for things. So, like I said, I think these are in order. Gonna still keep the bags because that's what I do. And there's my kitting up tray. So 154. So I just recorded my whip and chat for Wednesday's video. So, and I finished all the questions that folks left on in the comments. So I have nothing really to talk about now. So I might just talk about nothing or just talk about the kitting up here. So what did I not talk about? I don't know. 225. This, I think it should still fit. So last Friday, I got to 800,000 views on YouTube. I don't think I talked about this in my whip and chat. What did I talk about? I just recorded it like before lunch. I had lunch and then and then I loaded laundry. So if you hear a beeping, that might be my laundry, my washing machine saying, I'm done with the load, you could go put me in the dryer. I might pause if it happens before this video ends. But yeah, I got to 800,000 views last week. Thank you guys. I wouldn't be able to get to 800,000 views without you guys watching my channel. So I'm 80% to 1 million. My goal of getting to 1 million. I'm hoping I could get to it this year. I don't, like, based off of my current views, it might be close for me to get to 1 million views before the end of this year. But we will see. But I also had the 500, I've apparently made 500 videos milestone last week. So lots and lots of videos I've made. And I wouldn't be making this many videos if you guys weren't watching. So like I said, thank you guys for the support of my channel. It's actually, no, not yet. My 2-year YouTube anniversary will be in October. October 2, 2022. I was actually looking up the date on the calendar and it's a Sunday. So I was like, I don't normally post on Sundays. But my plan is to put in a kitting up video during my YouTube, for my YouTube, I think I'm gonna need to, my YouTube 2-year anniversary, because my very first video that I put up on YouTube, guess what it was? It was a kitting up video, so I kind of want to do a kitting up video for that date also. So this is the sides of the labels. 451 here. So that's what I'll probably do on the YouTube anniversary. 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Just making sure they're in order. They was able to put them in order before, but you know, these are loose, so they could get out of order relatively easily. But yeah, can you believe I'm almost to my 2-year YouTube anniversary? I didn't think 2 years ago on when I first posted my video. Let me tell you, the first month, I think I got like very, very few views. Maybe that's what I'll talk about in my 2-year video. I'll talk about my analytics. I always, like, as a YouTuber myself, I find those videos interesting, but I kind of almost feel like a lot of the analytics videos are more about like, this is how much I made, instead of like, oh, this is how I slowly grew. I only had this amount of views. So I think that's what I might do, is maybe give you a month by month analytics or something of how slow I started out. So in case you guys are starting out and you're wondering, no one's watching, well, guess what? It's true. No, literally no one really is watching, because that's how I started. It was very, very slow. It was a while before my videos started getting any sort of traction. 647. But I just kept going. And I think I've done pretty well YouTube-wise for, you know, a very niche channel, right? How many people watch diamond painting channels, you know? I hope I have enough extra bottles. Yeah, I should. So I like to use up the smaller bottle first before I use the fuller bottle, just so that in the end I'm not worrying about running out because I don't notice that I have another bottle. So I did scan the legend. I don't know if I said it in the beginning. I did scan the legend to make labels. Most of my older diamond paintings are pretty much all my older diamond paintings, I had scanned the legend to make the labels. I've only just more recently gotten lazy. And I don't do it to everything anymore. Okay. 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, and 23. It's only recently, like I said, I've gotten lazier and not scanned everything. I will sometimes scan it right before kitting up, but I used to scan all my legends. So in my drills, I have the scan of it. Like my next one, it was an older one, so I have the legend scanned already there. It was mainly because when you're doing the scanning, it's kind of just easy enough just to keep going instead of doing them one at a time. It's just do all of them at the same time. So yeah, that's why I'm not cutting out the legend and putting it through my Xyron sticker maker. I do usually just cut out the legend to make the labels. I'm kind of liking it and not liking it anymore, because it kind of makes the canvas look ugly when you take it off. But then I also am one of those ones who, when you finish the diamond painting, well, at least when I finish the diamond painting, it gets cut out and put into my portfolio book. I know a lot of people do not bother cutting out their diamond paintings and then just leave it on the canvas with the legend and all that, but for whatever reason, I like cutting out the canvas and putting it onto black paper. I think I just got into a habit of doing it since the beginning. I wonder, can this fit? Yeah, that's not going to close. I was thinking, can I just put it all into one bottle? And I probably could have made it work if I did the whole trying to tap it in there, but I think I have enough extra bottles that I didn't think I needed to do that effort. So what is this, $9.50? This one only has very little. Next couple here, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, and 30. This one might need two. So I do like to mix and match my my storage. Like the outer container of this is the Harbor Freight containers, and the inside are these bottles. I think I'm gonna be able to fit this one. It's just I'm just tapping it a little bit to help it settle down so I could add just these extra ones here. So yeah, this one fit nicely in there. I think this one should fit also. But yeah, I like mixing and matching my diamond painting storage, because a lot of the bottle systems either come with 30 or 60, and 30 would have been too few for this because this one has 35 colors, but 60 would have been overkill for this because it only has 35 colors, and it's only a 40 by 50. So I do like putting the things in this, I like putting the bottles in this smaller system here, because I'm able to put in this like 40 something in here. And then my Harbor Freight containers, in case you're like, what is the Harbor Freight containers? They're these ones here, the original containers that are in here. I haven't been using these that much. I really like them, but like logistically, I could only put 27 of these containers in here, and a lot of diamond paintings need more than 27 colors. So yeah, they're in here. I really like the containers. They're really easy to fill, and they're really easy to diamond paint from. Like if you just need like one drill, it's really easy to diamond paint from. And for whatever reason, these bottles are, I don't know, I kind of feel like they're kind of tedious to open and close. But my least favorite storage container actually is the Elizabeth Ward ones. Not because that they don't look pretty, I just think the opening and closing of them is a lot more tedious. And I don't like the direction that they open. I don't know why. It's just hard for me to pour from them sometimes. So, but they look really awesome when something is kitted up on it. They look really pretty. So, but I have 3 of them, and I use them periodically because I have them. Okay, this one's gonna need to It says it's 1508 in there. I'm thinking it needs to. Okay, I'm wrong. It's gonna fit all in here. So it looks like I will have plenty of extra bottles in this one. The last two do look like they have a lot though. They're the bigger bags. 3864. The bags are bigger than these ones. If I was still using my old bags that I was using for kitting down, I think these are the size that I use for kitting down. I don't use them anymore. See, this is why I have a tray, so that I don't have to be as careful pouring the drills in. 3864. See, not wasting my label paper here, using 3865. Probably need 2 for this one too. I noticed the 3865 from this manufacturer looks a little bit different than... Oh no, it's the 5200. Yeah. But I think it's because... Yeah, these look... They don't look like... They look white, but they look more... It doesn't look like the like other 3865 I see. Okay, got that one here. Then I think I'm going to put these in alphabetical order. When you have 35 colors, it's just a little bit easier when they're in alphabetical order. So I'm going to actually move all these spares to the back so that they're always just in the back. Okay. And then let's put them in alphabetical order. Here's a B, H, J. Ooh, here's A. Alien. I always see this and I think alien. I don't know why. Like antenna, you know. R. So wait, here's B. 3, 4, 5. Z. F. 7. T. Symbols. E. I also just put the lowercase in with the rest of the letters. Oh, here's C. Okay. X. Here's a T. B, Z. Symbols. More symbols. Here's G. M. N. That's a symbol, and there's a U. Okay. So E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, RUV, and then XYZ, and then the numbers. There, and then the back row will be symbols. So what I think I'm going to do is the light color symbols in the front, so these are all the light color symbols, and then in the back will just be the darker symbols. There you go. So that one is kitted up, so I'm gonna put a label. What is this? 253 birds, 40 by 50 square. I'm gonna make 2 of these. 253 birds, 40 by... I spelled birds wrong. Oh well. It's only for me. I put brids. Mainly because I want one at the top here, and then I also want one at the side here because I do store my things sideways, so I want to see that in the side there. Okay. Next diamond painting we're going to do is this one here, this fall picture here. And I do have the drills right here. And let's fill out the info. So it's a 24 by 33.5. So 24 by 33.5. This is a full drill with poured glue. There is 23 colors. These are rounds. There is a DMC, and I'm still kitting us up today, which is 8/28. I had to go look at my phone again to see what the date is. 8/28. So this one is from GBFKE. I got this back in May 2021, so it's been a while. Been a while. So I'm going to use just this 28 drill container. This is like the first storage. Well, if you don't count my sauce condiment cup, this is pretty much the first storage I tried out. And it's a great storage for these smaller diamond paintings because the drills should fit in here. I'm saying the word should because what it just needs is, so there's 23, so there's 28 here. I just need like more than 5 colors that need more than one container, and suddenly it goes from should fit to nope, it did not fit. Okay. Just making sure I cut all the way. The last kitting up I did, I think I had a couple that I just didn't cut all the way. So I'm gonna cut these labels out here. So I did scan the legend to make the labels. If I remember, I'll put the link to the video about where I showed how I do this. Sometimes the scan doesn't turn out that nice, mainly because, you're scanning canvas. So depending on how clear the canvas is, the scan might not turn out that well. But it's better sometimes than me writing this all out, because I could have a typo if I write it out myself. And then symbols. that last one would have been not fun. I'm not very good at this one. At least it's all the symbols are letters, so I would have had probably no problems making the legend for this one or writing it out on labels. But I have a scanner and I have a printer, so why not make use of them? So the bad thing about this container though is you do have 4 things connected, so you want to be careful when putting the drills back that you put the right drills back in, because that was probably one of the things that I have done. But ever since, so my suggestion to you, this is what I do, is if you're gonna pour out the drills from this, leave the door open so that when you're putting it back, you know to put it back into that one. And it's really easy to accidentally put things into the wrong one because you're not thinking when you're putting them away. And 2, sometimes sequential DMCs have some like really nice matching colors. Like, I don't know if there's a sequential DMC in here. No, but sometimes if you have the sequential DMCs that are like the same color but yet just a shade smaller, I mean a shade lighter or darker, it's very easy to not know which one you're supposed to put it back in. So that's what I do, is I just keep the door open, the lid open, so you know which one you're using. Or sometimes I just pour it all out. Sometimes for these ones, I might not section it off and I might just diamond paint the whole thing. I don't normally do it. Like for something like this, I usually do half. Or if it's something that's a lot of color blocking, I might do it. Like if the background is one predominant color, I might just do all the background at once and then diamond paint everything by color instead of doing it into little sections. It just depends. This I'd probably do half of it. Do 2 sections. One, just half of it, and then the other half. But that's because I tend to diamond paint in big sections. Unless it's going to be very confetti heavy. And these, with only 23 colors, there can be confetti, but it's not going to be too horrible. So that's why I usually diamond paint really big sections. Actually, sometimes confetti, I end up doing really big sections too, because so that you're not changing out your color all the time. But lots of times if it's confetti heavy, you will miss some of them. So if you do a big section, so yeah, it just depends. But yeah, be on the lookout. I'm gonna try. I really like the fall pictures. I'm gonna try to finish as many of my fall pictures as I can. So we will see. We will see. And you know, I don't think I have that many fall pictures, but I have some. I have a couple 40 by 50s. That 40 by 50s are smaller-ish, but they take a while. Like I can't just do a 40 like this 25 by 35. I could probably finish it in 2 or 3 days. While the 40 by 50s, it might take me a week. It might take me like 7 days, probably 8 days, depending on if it's a square or if it's a round. The rounds I could do a little bit faster. Well, actually, I don't know. It just really depends on confetti. So I do know I have a couple bigger fall diamond paintings, like not bigger, but 40 by 50. So I don't know how many of them I could get through. I really like the colors on this one. See, the other one was very like bland, but that's also fall. I like that kind of color scheme for the fall because it looks very fall. This one is the bright fall colors. Okay. Unfortunately, I could not fit it. I should have just went straight to this one here so that I didn't have to label it, but since it's going to be in a different container, I'm labeling this. So this is 947. S947. There. It's a nice blue color. Must be the sky. Oops. Where's my labels? There. And I assume I'm putting the drills in the right place based off of the color that's on the legend label, and only when it's off, I'm like, I'll start questioning it. Okay. So yeah, I think I won't have any problems being able to fit everything in here. Other than the 947, I've only needed one container per color. E. Okay. See, this N here is not that much. And if you're looking to kit up fast, I recommend the one cut system. See, I'm just using one cut to open the bag and to separate it out from the rest. Because I see other people like cut them all out and then start them doing. I'm like, no. When you cut them out, there's a possibility of them like moving around, and I don't want them moving around because I like that they're in order. And plus, my one cut system, one cut to open and one cut to remove from the strip. I actually think it's easier to pour from these bags than the Ziploc bags. Probably because the plastic's a little stiffer. Okay. This will probably be a very short kitting up video. I didn't really have any issues with anything. I wasn't answering any questions, mainly because I've already answered them in the whip and chat on Wednesday. So I went for the let's talk about nothing video. So, and unfortunately I'm not going to be able to put these in alphabetical order, mainly because the drills are stuck together. But that's okay. It's a small one. With it being predominantly letters, it should be relatively fast to find, hopefully. And with only 23 colors, it should be fine. It should be fine. All right. So there is everything done here. So this one, it's number 179. I didn't label it up here. So 179 as in this was my 179th diamond painting. So yes, it's an older diamond painting. So 179 scarecrow, 30 by 40 round. And this is just to help me match this canvas to this when oh, there's the beeping of my washing machine. So it is time for me to put it into the dryer, but hey, I'm already done with this kitting up, so I'll just do it after this video ends. So just putting that label there. And it's because I have a lot of diamond paintings kitted up that I do have to label my storage really well. I used to just put my picture of this into here because I wouldn't put it into one of my journal entries until I was gonna start it, but since I'm doing it this way now, I have to label my storage a little bit more. All right, so there is that done. I have these two diamond paintings here. Some birds on some branches. I think this will turn out really nice. You can't really tell, but I think I have faith in this manufacturer's what do you call that, rendering, that it will turn out fine. So here is that, and here is this one here. So thank you very much for watching. That's all I have. Yeah. I sometimes forget how I end these things. So that's all I have for today. So thank you very much for watching and happy diamond painting. Bye!